I'd like to look at the Oskar harmonica today. Probably the first time I've picked one up actually. Probably needs an hour or two of messing around to get inside it and find out what's really going on. Yeah, it's okay. It's a reasonably good harmonica, and if you don't kind of do the techniques like the overblow and the overdraw, or at this stage you may well do in the future, it's not particularly good for that. And the reason for that is, it's probably the reason why a lot of pros don't use them, who use those kind of techniques. And simply because, if I just play one here, you'll see what I mean. We got a whistle there. And what's happening there, we've got lateral movement going on. It's at the sides, it's not at the gapping at the top, it's at the sides. You'll hear this with saxophone players, even on recordings like Coltrane at his height, or even at the other end of the spectrum of Stan Getz, where it's just that the reed's slightly offset on the gap. Well, one of these things, you can go in and mess around with that to try and sort that out. The gap up and down is much easier, just to move up and down, set in place, but to move the reed from side to side, to get that right is can be very fiddly indeed. And really, Oskars seem to always have had that going on. I've never known it to be any different. But if you don't use those techniques, it probably won't cause you a problem. It's a good harmonica at a good price. They tend to put second position on the end of the harmonica, which is a bit ludicrous, because you might be playing in third or fourth or first or whatever. They're suggesting that you'll pick the harmonica up and you'll always be thinking like that. Well, you really shouldn't be thinking like that at all. But anyway, it's a thing they do. It's manufactured by Tombo. It's very much of a muchness. Now, in terms of the reeds, you can actually replace the reeds, which is quite a good thing on these. But having said that, if you're buying your reed plates at half price of the harmonica, then it's a good deal. If they're 3/4 of the way to a new one, well, that's up to you. But probably a little bit of issue with that. So if you can get your reeds at half price to swap them, then that makes sense. Okay, I'll just do a blowout at the end, and I'll. Oh, they pitch these at about 441. So initially you'll hear that little bit of brightness, which appeals particularly to somebody starting out on the harmonica. Somebody that's kind of well seasoned will understand what's going on there, but nevertheless it's what you like, isn't it? So they're good harmonicas, check them out. I'll finish off with I'll play a bit of a golden melody as well, just to give you kind of an idea. I'll play the golden melody first, and I'll switch to the Oskar because they're both ET tuned. Okay, alright, catch on the rebound. Here's the golden melody. Okay, and Oskar one last time.